Come Out and Play by Billie Eilish is going to be played in standard tuning and is comprised of a C major chord, an F major chord, a D minor chord, a G major chord, an E major 7 chord, there's an E minor chord, and then also an A minor chord in this song. So let me show you how those chords come together. The intro and the verse is going to essentially be a C and an F chord. But the way that it's happening with this little riff that goes. So the way that you play that, make a standard C major chord. Put your ring finger on the 5th string 3rd fret. Your second finger goes on the 4th string 2nd fret. You'll have an open 3rd string. And then your first finger goes on the 2nd string 1st fret. And it's going to be finger picked. The way that I'm playing that is I'm using my thumb to hit strings 5 and 4. Then I'm using my first finger to hit the open 3rd string, and then my second finger to hit the fretted 2nd string. So once you get that first run down inside of the C chord, we're not done yet. You're going to come back down with your first finger to the open 3rd string, then you'll use your thumb on the still fretted 4th string, and then you'll hit the 2nd string again, and you'll pull off to expose the open 2nd string. And then you'll hit the open 3rd string again. So I'm going 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, pull off 3, and then it repeats. And on the repeat, it alternates between string 4, which is still fretted, and string 3 that is open, and alternates back 4, 3. So first time through on the C is rest, C. Hear how I alternated that last time between strings 4 and 3. Rest. Alternate. And then is where you jump to the second chord. The second chord is going to be an F chord. The way that we're going to make this F chord is we're going to keep the standard C shape, but then we're going to use our thumb to wrap around the 6th string and grab the 6th string 1st fret, and we will put our pinky finger down on the 4th string 3rd fret. So we're really just adding 2 fingers to our already in place C chord. Your ring finger would stay where it's at. Might as well keep your second finger where it's at, even though now it's being blocked out by your pinky finger on the 4th string 3rd fret, and your first finger is going to stay where it's at on the 2nd string 1st fret. The way that you do this is you're going to roll down strings 6, 5, and 4 with your thumb, and then you're going to hit the fretted 2nd string, and then you'll come back down to the open 3rd string, and then you're going to hit the fretted 4th string, and then you'll come back to the 2nd string and pull off to expose the open 2nd string, and then you hit the open 3rd string and then the fretted 4th string, and it will do that alternate thing. Before going back into the C, and it repeats that. After repeating that riff from C to F during the verse several times, it then is going to go to the pre-chorus or the chorus, and what the chords are going to become there is going to be a D minor. So the way that you make a D minor is you put your second finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, you put your pinky finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and you put your first finger on the 1st string 1st fret, and you're going to strum from the 4th string down. And I'm just doing a picking pattern there with my thumb, first and second finger. Basically letting my thumb always hit the open fourth string and letting my first finger do work between strings 2 and 1, and sometimes my first finger also will catch the fretted third string. After the D minor, it's going to go to a G major chord. The way that you make this G major chord is put your ring finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, second finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. You'll have an open 4th string and open 3rd string. I put my ring finger on, for this chord, I put my ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then pinky finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. Same picking pattern with your fingers, with your thumb hitting the root, which in this case is the 6th string 3rd fret, and your first and second fingers just kind of hitting the rest of the strings as you want them to. After the G major, it goes back to the C major and just stays there for one count, and then goes to an E major 7. The way that you make this E major 7 is you'll have an open 6th string, you'll have your second finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, you'll have an open 4th string, you'll have your first finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, and you'll have an open 2nd string, open 1st string. After the E major 7, you'll then go to an A minor. So we've got a D minor. Let me show you how to make that A minor. The A minor is going to have an open 5 string. You'll put your ring finger, your second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. You'll put your ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret. You'll put your first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and you'll have an open 1st string. Same picking pattern with your thumb, 1st and 2nd fingers. So for the chorus, or the pre-chorus, I'm not sure which this is, but reiterating these chords is going to be a D minor, to a G major, to a C, to E major 7, to an A minor. Then it repeats back to the D minor. It goes down to a G major chord again. And then you've got these keys that come in. The way that you play the chords that the keys are playing is going to be a C major, which we've already covered how to play. Then you'll play an E minor. The way that you play this E minor is you'll have an open 6th string, you'll have your second finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, you'll have your ring finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then the rest of the strings open. And then after that E minor chord, you'll go to an F major chord. And you can play it as a bar chord, or you can play it this kind of wrapped around way with your thumb grabbing the 6th string 2nd fret, ring finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, pinky finger on the 4th string 3rd fret, second finger going down on the 3rd string 2nd fret, first finger grabbing the 2nd string 1st fret, and you can have an open 1st string. Or actually leave the 1st string out of it altogether. And it repeats that. C major, E minor to an F. And it repeats that a couple more times before going back into the intro and verse riff of. And those are the chords and the riffs to Come Out and Play by Billie Eilish. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach this song.